guy said that I was biased towards Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because of two things I put up. I'm not biased against Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I am biased against anglicizing everything that comes in and people do, okay? Nobody's talking about Hickson. Nobody's talking about Hoist. Nobody's talking about Horian, right? What they're talking about is John Danaher, and they're talking about Gordon Ryan and people like that, all right? Out of disrespect for the culture, everything that comes to the U.S., it seems like people usurp it and make it their own. I do have an issue with that. I have an issue with the fact that people overlook in 1973, Bruce Lee was in Enter the Dragon. One of the main scenes in there was a grappling scene where he ended with an armbar. I have an issue with that. The last thing I have an issue with is this idea that blacks and Hispanics in the ghetto wasn't fighting until Joe Rogan came about, or until Dana White came about. So before 1993, you're telling me my people weren't fighting? So I was just imagining that people were being put in sleeper holes in the projects. It was just my imagination that people were being choked out in the projects. So that's my major issue. My major issue is not with the art. My major issue is with the same group of people who always seem to act like they've invented some damn thing, and until they discovered something, nobody else was doing it. That's my issue, okay? That is my issue. So now you know, all right? Now, yes, does wrestling beat Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu 80% of the time in the cage? Absolutely. Can I give you 20 guys who are wrestlers, right, that you could not match with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Once you move out of the Gracies, most of the fighters, top fighters in MMA were wrestlers, okay? So that's the fact too, but my issue is not with the art. My issue is taking everything and bleaching it, okay? And making it not white European, but white American. And then everyone else is just pushed aside like they don't matter. No, it is a Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, not John Danaher Jiu-Jitsu, not Gordon Ryan Jiu-Jitsu, who, by the way, I have to say this because the guy's retired, by the way, I believe signed with one because he was going to get his ass beat by Izzy or John Jones or Francis Ngannou in the UFC. You people who worship Gordon Ryan need to ask, why did he sign with one? Okay? And why did his teacher, John Danaher, not want him to be in MMA? You know why? Because he can't strike worth his shit. Now, it's not about race, it's about facts. All right? That's it. So I don't have anything against Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. What I'm going to show you here is just some basics for the street. When we talk about grappling, let's understand, Glenn. Let's understand, stop calling it grappling. It's attachment. It's being attached. So he's up and he throws a punch, a jab and a cross. This attachment. I've attached myself to him. Okay? This is an attachment. This is an attachment. This is an attachment. This is an attachment. You're attaching. Okay? Let's understand quickly, because you can see this guy's tired. Let's understand quickly what you don't want to do, people. Okay? Most of what you see in the UFC, you need to throw it out. Okay? You don't want to be on your back. No. You don't want to do anything where you're going to pick a guy up, right? And you dump him, right? Or a double leg. You pick the guy up. And you land and your hands are on the pavement. You don't want to do that, okay? So most of your takedowns you don't want to do. Let's understand, let's get real about this. Since you guys so pissed off behind what I said, you don't want to do those things, okay? You don't want to do stuff like this. Everything you want to do like this, straight up. One. You want to do those. Right? You want to do these. Those are things you want to do. Okay? You have points. You have 4 points. You have the head. Control. Okay? This is where you control, right here. You have the torso. You control from the torso. You control from the arm. Here. 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 and control from the legs. These are 4 points of control. The head, torso, arm, and leg. Okay? If you're a street fighter and you throw a jab and a hook, for example, right? From here, what you want to do is you don't want to do a takedown like this. Why would you want to do a takedown like that and you can run to this? Why would you want to do a takedown like this and you can mess around, you can scrape your hands, scrape all the skin off your knuckles? If you're in here, right, you throw a jab and a hook, you're here, right, throw a knee. Get behind him. This is an arm drag. You can do an arm drag on anybody. It works in the street. Get the arm drag. Come around, rip, and bring down. Okay? Another one. If you're here, do the arm drag. Come around, you hit with the forearm. Inside, turn, and bring down. Another one, you're in here, arm drag, full body lock. Okay? You can just turn your hip this way and bring down. Now, if you want, I wouldn't do it, but you can dump them. You can dump them if you want, but I wouldn't do it. Why? Because this is a mat. This is a mat. If I hit the pavement with my knee, I'm going to shatter my kneecap. I'm going to rip off all the skin off. It hurts. Okay? Last thing. Allow you guys get on cross sides. Okay. I'm here. Turn this way. Okay. Most of what your issues are is you're doing everything that is grappling. Everything that's only grappling. Okay? None of this. You're not doing any of that. You're not doing any of this. Right? Turn this way. Come on the side. Okay. Right up under here. Under the armpit. Right? To grab this. If I was to grab this. Right here. The notch. Up under here. Right here. Push your thumb in. Here. None of you are doing it. One thing, the first thing you want to do. If you doubt it, you can bring your black belt here. Okay, and I'll show you. If he's here, lock up good. Okay. If I'm here, this is free enough. It's free enough. Put your head down. Now, I can't get here. I can't get to him here. If I calm myself, I can use my shoulder to bring it up and then come around. Not reach. Hold it down. I can't reach here. I have to use this shoulder to bring him up. Right? Now, this gives me my hand. Mm-hmm. Now, I can't get this here. Look, this hand can't get under him. It can't get under him. This last one to show. Mm-hmm. Stay here. Look where I am. I want to get to his face. I can't get this hand under. I can't get this hand over. I have to use my shoulder to push him up. Oh, you let me do that? Mm-hmm. I need my shoulder to push him up. To push the head up. Now I can come around. Now this hand is free. And I can peel back. Right up under his chin. I put my thumb. Feel that? Mm-hmm. I push up. Right up under his chin I hold. He's not going to push himself into my chin. Into my thumb. I can push up. Okay, once I push up, now I can come across. Now I can come across. Okay? Another one. Let's say he's in a full mount. Full mount. He's in a full mount. Okay, if he's punching down at me, I'm not going to try to do nothing that is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. What I want him to do is I need to bring him down to me or get him off. One or the other. So, what I'm going to do is he's punching, I'm going to buck. Once he bucks, I grab. Now when I grab, this is what I do. I bite into him. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I bite into him. Now this time I'm not going to bite him, okay? But I want you to show. This is from Kuna Muay, the art of biting from Kali. The man is punching down. Okay? You guys are talking about, oh, you want to get this down here, and you want to track this, and then you want to do this, and then you want, oh man, cut the Okay? You trying to get his arm down here and pushing while he's punching you? That's good, that's good. He's punching you like this. Go ahead, bang, bang. And I'm hitting here, you fools. Fucking idiots. You want the man to either get off or bring him to you. And you need to want him to want to get away from you. So the only way to keep this man from hitting you is to force him to hold his balance by bucking. When he bucks, you bring him to you. Okay? And you bite the hell out of him. He's going to try to get off you. At that point, now you can roll. The problem, I want to finish this up. The problem with you people is you think you can just go in and attack. You think you can do something like this to anybody. Anybody in the street. I guarantee you. I'm almost 60 years old. I don't care where you train. If you come here on me, you get on me like this, I will chew your ear off and wash it down with Pepsi. You're not going to get me down and get me in some kind of submission and I'm going to just tap. It's not going to be like that. I'm ripping your ear. I'm kneeing you in your nuts. I'm doing all kinds of things you got here. I'm pushing you back. I'm ripping you across. Everything you people have ever seen was grappling versus grappling. And then you say it don't work. Or you see somebody who's supposed to be in karate and all he's doing is punching. Because he doesn't know. He doesn't know that you have these techniques. He doesn't know in Goju you have ripping. He doesn't know you have all kinds of rips. He doesn't know in Uichi-ryu you have going into the jugular vein. He doesn't know you have, they don't know you have this. So of course the Gracies are beating everybody. Because they're fighting people just staring like this. So they throw a kick, the Gracie comes in, takes them down. Then they do this kind of palm it on top of the head. Palm it on top of the head. Instead of putting their thumbs in the man's eye and peeling his head back. What we're talking about here, I have nothing against Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But you have the street, and then you have sport. And what we do here is we do the street. Okay? So those people think, okay, emotional, listen, I'm telling you, I have gone in and out while somebody was attacking me with a knife, in and out, thinking of the pain, thinking of my mother, thinking whether I'm going to die, thinking if I could talk the guy out of it. All these things were happening. If anybody's ever been attacked with a knife, they'll tell you that these things happen within seconds. You're thinking about the knife, you're looking at the blood, you're thinking about your life, you're thinking about what did I do, you're thinking about does God even exist, while this person's trying to slash you and kill you. And you're looking and these things are happening 1 minute to the next, these frames are going through your head. So most of you people don't know what the fuck you talking about. You don't. If you want to teach sport, teach sport. Stop teaching these kids that they can stick and they can survive against a knife by doing some omoplata. Okay? So I have nothing against, thanks man, I have nothing against Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But what we do is for the street. That's it. And we don't call it necessarily grappling, it's attachment. When you attach to somebody, you are attaching to that individual to make them regret to end the fight, or at least make them regret attaching to you. Safe, calm, move, fight camp. See you next video.